Hi guys, it's Chattanooga Ed, and it's beginning to be the end of the tub season, but yesterday I noticed a whole pack of dragonflies flying around my house, so I ran and grabbed some of this bird netting and quickly put it over my tubs. But as you can see, it doesn't look very cool. So today I'm going to try to make something that will work and be a little less gross for the eyes, because I don't want 2x4s on here. So let's get up to the house and get working. Okay guys, so I've come upstairs. You saw what the tubs look like. I don't like that look at all. I want to make it more easy for me to get into the tubs so I don't have to move all that, the 2x4s and everything. I'd like to make it so the netting is nice and tight and firm over it. So what I've done is I've gone to Lowe's and I was going to get normal PVC, and I found this new stuff they have. The guy said it's for water lines in the house. It comes in red and blue, but it's like, well, it's really flexible. So I bought a 12-foot pipe of it, and they rolled it up in a circle, and then I've just cut it all up so it fits in your trunk. That's pretty neat. And I'm just going to demonstrate on how easy it is to cut. I'm just going to make a mark. We'll pretend like we already measured it. And you can get the PVC cutters. And I'm just going to go right down on this. And it is so easy. It's crazy. It's all about having the right tools. But just like that, I cut it. So get the right tools makes the job a lot easier. Okay guys, let's go to the next part. Okay, so guys, what I've done is I've bought some of these tees, and I'm going to put them in between the short ones. Well, actually, I'm going to put them in between all of them, because that's what I'm going to use that to help hold it onto the tank. And we'll get to that in a minute. Now there's no big thought process to this. This is just, I kind of came up with this in my head. I haven't really even wrote it on paper or anything, but I think it's going to work, and it'll be pretty neat when I'm done, once I'm done. So basically what I'm doing is I've measured longwise on the two tubs, and then I accounted for that to go in there. It's a little over 6 foot when you have both tubs side by side. And I'm not gluing any of this. It just fits in there tight. The guy at Lowe's actually told me they don't glue it in your house either with this new PVC. So, I don't know. I'd be a little afraid to do it, but that's what he told me. I'm going to get rid of that piece. Now, I've got these 90s. A 90 is a corner. I'm going to stick it on there like that. And like that. And then we're going to do the same for this one. And they just wedge on in there. So now I've got to connect it. I'm going to make the full square. It's going to get big. And I'm hoping that the warping and everything will come out as it's sitting on the tanks, or rather the tubs. Nothing like a project in the dining room. So now I've got the frame. I'm going to do a little bit more in just a second. So guys, what I've done is I've added a crossbar to it, and that's going to go between the tubs. And then I've added these two smaller bars to kind of help hold it onto the tubs on the ends. And so now all I have to do is throw the bird netting over it, and I'm going to double it. So it's not just once, but twice, and make it a little bit harder for anything small to fly in there. Okay guys, this is the final look. I think it looks a lot better than the 2x4s. The concept was I figured that the PVC would kind of flex downwards with weight, and it seems to be working to kind of give it a little extra tension over the tubs. I really like the look a lot better. The one thing I don't like is the white PVC. I probably should have painted that dark blue or black or something. But the fish are all doing great in there. It's kind of getting dark now, so you can't really see them. I probably should have thrown some food. But yeah, I think this will work really well. And this is my prototype. Next year, I'll work on it and make it even better. But what I did was to secure the wire or the bird net was I used zip ties. I'll just kind of go real close. See the zip ties there? And then I use zip ties across the middle. Next year I might use a couple more of the little black ones just to really seal it up so there's 2 layers. But I think more sun can get into the tubs than having those 2x4s on there. So yeah, and I just think it looks a whole lot better. Okay guys, I hope this project made sense. And if you have any questions, please ask.